told the ops where I was hiding, so I got her pregnant. I was running from some bad people for almost 2 years when I met Kira. They weren't ordinary debt collectors, the kind who break what you can't fix. I owed them $40,000 from a deal gone sideways. Money I didn't have and couldn't get, not legally anyway. So I disappeared, changed my name from Marcus to Michael, moved 3 states over, and started working construction under the table. No paper trail, no social media, nothing. I was extremely cautious during that time. Then, I met Kira at a dive bar after work. She was dangerously beautiful, sharp eyes, a cutting tongue, and a smile that defied consequences. I never revealed my past, feeding her the usual lies. I was divorced, starting over. She accepted it, and over the months, 3 months, I relaxed. 4, I trusted. I finally slipped. In a drunken night on cheap wine, when she asked about the scar on my shoulder from their first visit, I confessed everything. My real name, the debt, the hunters, even my cold sweats. She embraced me, assuring me it would be okay and promising silence. I believed her. For a brief moment, doubt sudden crept into my mind, yet I suppressed it. 2 weeks later, I came home from work and knew something was wrong before I even put my key in the lock. The door was slightly ajar and there was a smell. Copper and something else. I pushed it open slowly, hand reaching for the knife I kept in my back pocket. They were waiting in my living room, 3 of them. The main guy, Vance, was sitting in my only chair, smiling like we were old friends catching up. "Marcus," he said, "you've been hard to find." They didn't beat me badly, just enough to make their point. They told me I now owed $60,000 with interest. I had 2 weeks to get it or they'd take it out of my organs. When they left, I just lay there on the floor, trying to figure out how they found me. Then I saw it. Kira's earring on the floor by the chair, the one she always wore, the little silver moon, and I knew. I called her that night, voice steady despite everything. I didn't accuse her. Instead, I told her I was scared, that they'd found me, that I needed to see her. She came over, eyes wide with fake concern. She hugged me, asked if I was okay. I hugged her back and whispered, "Why'd you do it?" She stiffened but recovered quickly, denied everything. But when I showed her the earring, she broke. They'd approached her 2 weeks ago, showed her my picture, offered her $5,000 for information. They said they just wanted to talk to you about the money, she cried. They promised they wouldn't hurt you. I nodded like I understood, like I forgave her. I didn't. That night, I held her like nothing had changed. The next morning, I told her I had a plan to get away, start fresh somewhere new. She believed me because she wanted to. Over the next week, I convinced her we should run away together. I told her I loved her, that I wanted a family with her. We had sex without protection, because if we're starting over, let's really start over. I made sure to time it right. 2 weeks later, I was gone before sunrise. New name, new state, new life. I left her with nothing. No note, no money, no explanation. Just blocked her number and disappeared. 3 months later, my one remaining friend from back home texted me, "Kira's pregnant, looking for you everywhere." I didn't respond. She sold my life for $5,000. I gave her 18 years of responsibility. Maybe it makes me a monster, maybe it makes us even. All I know is that when someone shows you who they really are, when they trade your safety for a payday, you don't get mad, you don't get even. You make sure the lesson lasts a lifetime. She told the ops where I was hiding, so I left her with a living reminder of the man she betrayed.